Okay, so now basically what we're going to do is after you have used your formulas and calculated your R, in actually the last slide, all the workings are there for you. Actually, I've already showed you each value what it is, so I hope you can sort it out because everything is in the slide. Okay, then you will have to comment on the R. How to comment on the R? This is basically the range that we will use. Like I told you, you only look at perfect, strong, moderate, weak, or no relationship. We are only dealing with these 5 terms. So whether it's positive or negative, that's where the story is different. If your R is positive, then it's a positive relationship, meaning the gradient of the line is also positive. If your R is negative, then it's a negative relationship, meaning the gradient of the line is also negative. Okay, so if you look at correlation scale here, when it's R equal to 1 exactly, then you know it's perfect positive. 0.8 to 1 is strong. So you just follow this scale. Okay, 0.5 to 0.8 is moderate. 0.3 to 0.5 is weak. 0 to 0.3 is no relationship. Okay, and then of course the same for the negative part. I know you might be thinking, do you need to memorize this? No, don't worry. This is how it'll be given to you in your exam. You will get the positive part. The negative will be the same. If they say negative 0.6, then you know it's moderate, is inside here. Moderate negative linear relationship. Understand? So you just follow this scale. It's given to you in your exam. Use this as a reference when you are answering to actually basically comment. So now the logics behind this is this. 1, and you can see this in your manual as well. 1 to negative 1 is perfect. So the closer you go to 0, the weaker the relationship becomes. The closer you move to 0, the weaker the relationship. Like 0 to 0.3, no significant relationship. 0.3 to 0. So that means as we go closer to 1, the relationship becomes stronger and stronger. You go closer to 0, become weaker and weaker. Okay, so just use this to comment on the relationship. All right. When you comment on the relationship, after you get the correlation values, you have to comment it in this format only. The strength, meaning strong, weak, moderate, okay, the strength, direction, positive or negative, and between what and what. This is standard comment. Okay, there is a strong negative linear relationship between what and what. There is a strong positive linear relationship between what and what. That is standard comment. Okay, so moving on. Just now we did the calculation, right? So now we are going to use the same data again. We're going to comment. Okay, so between the heights of 2 sisters, the first one that you did, if you calculated it correctly, you will get 0.84 as your R. Okay, 0.84. Where is 0.84? If you look at the scale I was giving you just now, they've already given you 0.84 falls in strong. So there is a strong positive linear relationship between the heights of the 2 sisters. If you look at A and her daughter is 0.37, isn't it? Where is 0.37? Weak positive linear relationship. All right. The heights of A and her husband is negative 0.17. What does that tell you? No relationship. Okay, there is no relationship. That is the one that all of you ask me. Miss, how do we know it's negative? How do we know it's positive? I can't see. You can't see because there is no relationship. You don't know whether it's going up or going down. Yes, your R is negative, but there should be some value to R, isn't it? That's why there is no significant relationship basically. But when you're drawing the line, as you can see in my slide, if you look at the slide without the recording, you can see that, or you can move this recording to the right actually. If you want to actually have a look at the whole slide, you can move the recording to the right. Okay, you can look at the scatter plot. It's on the side there of my slide. The scatter plot actually, they're drawing the line downwards because you have to draw downwards. Because if your R is positive, your line must be going up. Your R is negative, your line must be going down. Your R and your gradient follows the same direction. Gradient positive, R positive. Gradient negative, R negative. You understand? Okay. Now, when we have data, you have 2 types of data. One is raw data, which is what we are doing now. They give you a table, they give you data, they list out the data. This is all called raw data. You will use your calculator, meaning you're going to put it into the calculator according to the YouTube videos I've shown you, and you're going to do your calculation. Okay. All right, and then you will have summary. Okay, summary statistics, which we will cover later, not now. All right.